for joining us. This is Geniuses Broadcasting Corporation, GBC World News. My name is Princess Okechukwu, and reading the news with me is
Daniel Kevin. Thanks for joining us.
Here are the highlights. The third edition of Geniuses Model School 2018-2019 Graduation and Prize Giving Day holds today, July 27th, 2019. The school is graduating a total of 33 pupils from both the nursery and primary section. During the session in view, Geniuses Model School marked various world global events. Geniuses Model School marked this year's Children's Day celebration with a special parade and outing. Geniuses Model School gives special attention to elocution training. Geniuses Model Schools takes safety seriously as she fixes speed breakers on the road. The Super Eagles secure a bronze medal in the just concluded African Cup of Nations in the football competition. Nigerian government contributes to quality education for children in the conflict-ridden areas in Nigeria.
Now the news in full. Today, the 27th day of July 2019, the school with an outstanding reputation celebrates her upcoming and outgoing graduates at the Cheese Hall. Correspondent Stira has more to tell us.
This is the Cheese Hotel, the venue for the school graduating and prize giving day. As you can see, the school is hosting her parents in this exotic hall, so we oblige that you sit back, relax, and enjoy the program. I am Durga Chidera reporting for GBC World News.
Apart from the school's academic and extracurricular activities, the school observes some global events such as World AIDS Day, World Cancer Day, World Poetry Day, and World Day Against Child Labor. To give us more information on that, correspondent Oluchima reports.
School's vision, which is to be an outstanding school in pursuit of excellence, equipping our children with knowledge and the right experiences they need to attain their highest potential. The school's management and teachers has made this to be a duty to educate the pupils on some global issues around the world. Some of these events were World AIDS Day, which took place on the first day of December 2018. World Cancer Day, which was held on the 4th February 2019. World Poetry Day, which was held on the 21st of March 2019. World Day Against Child Labor was held on the 14th June 2019. During these events, some of our parents were present to contribute to our bank of knowledge to encourage us. Here are some highlights of these events.
So what are your anticipations for today's program?
I'm expecting to see more surprises. Just as Genesis used to do, they give us wow surprise each time.
I'll be talking on two. One, ILO, which stands for the International Labour Organization. Two, IPEC, which stands for the International Program on the Elimination of Child Labour. One.
This is Oluchimadubike reporting for GBC World News.
At Geniuses Model School, we believe in the all-round education of our pupils. Hence, we also comply with the form of learning that has to do with the social etiquette. During the session in view, the school launched the first phase of its Table Manner Week. This activity was held between 11th February to 14th February 2019. I now hand you over to Emmanuel Asien for more reports.
As part of the school's moral and social upbringing, the teachers and the management engage all pupils in a one-week training on table manners. The teachers delegated how to teach the pupils how to set their table before and after eating, how to hold their cutleries and the proper sitting position. The nursery and the primary heads supervise this activity. I'm Emmanuel Essien reporting for GBC World News.
Children's Day celebration is observed annually in Nigeria every May 27th. A rally and special parade was organized by the school's management to commemorate this year's events. To highlight our event, Anita Jaja has more to say.
It turned out to be an exciting and fun-filled day for all the pupils and teachers of Genesis Model School. The teachers engaged in a rally around Eliozo and its environs, accompanied by a carnival entourage, including a live band. Our famous English instructor, Mr. Peter Piper, led the way. Part of the activities were Bible Club, Spelling Bee, Speed Math competitions, and lots more. All pupils were entertained with a variety of snacks and assorted drinks. I am Anita Jaja, reporting for GBC World News.
During the academic session in review, the proprietress of the school engaged all her employees, academic and non-academic staff, in compulsory diction training. Let's hear the details from Professor West.
The importance of correct pronunciation of words cannot be overemphasized. The proprietors recently engaged a renowned elocutionist from Abuja, Mr. Peter Piper, to teach her staff and pupils on the globally acceptable standard of spoken English. This mandatory training lasted for 2 weeks in May 2019. Plans are on the way to install a language lab to deepen pupil understanding of spoken English. Let's hear more from some of the participants.
My name is Joseph. A language class is a class where people are taught how to speak a particular language, and not just how to speak the language alone, but to speak it with clarity and with precision. And for a language like English language, we are taught the 44 sounds in English, how to identify these sounds in each word we see, and special emphasis is made on pronunciation, how you pronounce every English word you come across.
Sophia Suarez reporting for GBC World News.
In a bid to ensure the safety of the children, the school's PTA authorized the use of part of the funds purchase an installation of speed breakers on the road directly in front of the school's gates.
You may have observed that the school's billboard, located at the junction of Farm Road 2, was pulled down by the wind. The school is grateful to God that there was no casualty recorded. The management is working towards the installation of a new and befitting signpost.
Other news. The governor of Rivers State of Nigeria, His Excellency Governor Nyesom Wike, has proposed a free education for all students of primary and secondary level in the state. He has also promised to purchase and distribute admission forms for intending university students for both indigenous and non-indigenous in the states. Insecurity. The state of insecurity across the country calls for serious concern from every patriotic Nigerian. The plan by the federal government to set up rural settlements in all the 36 states of the Federation is generating tension in the country. There has been reports of incessant killings, kidnapping, and banditry across the country. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has written an open letter to President Muhammadu Buhari. He warned that the country is on the precipice and dangerously reaching to a tipping point where it may no longer be possible to hold danger at bay.
And now, sports news. The Super Eagles of Nigeria could not make it beyond the semi-final stage in the just concluded African Cup of Nations, which took place in Egypt. The Desert Foxes of Algeria defeated their dream of becoming the African champion. They were able to secure the third position and win a bronze medal by defeating Carthage Eagles of Tunisia by a lone goal. On Friday, the 19th of July, 2019, the Desert Foxes of Algeria defeated Senegal to lift the trophy of African Cup of Nations.
The German government recently announced a new contribution of 15 million euros to UNICEF Nigeria. This is to support the provision of quality basic education for children in Adamawa and Yobe states. In the month of May 2019, Premier Times reported that the 2015 Demographic Health Survey conducted jointly by the United Nations Children Fund and the Nigerian government showed that out-of-school children in Nigeria has risen from 10.5 million to 13.2 million.
Now, news from around the globe. The rising tension between Iran and the United States of America in the Persian Gulf is worsening. Iran recently shut down the U.S. drone, leading to the imposition of additional sanctions on Iran by President Donald Trump. Regional experts and government officials are worried over the escalating conflict. We would also like to report that Christine Lagarde has decided to temporarily relinquish her responsibilities as the managing director of the International Monetary Fund. This is to enable her to take up her appointment as the new president of the European Central Bank, ECB. She was nominated for the position on 2nd July 2019. From the European Commission comes this support that Ursula von der Leyen has been elected the first female European Commission president and the first German in that job for over 50 years. The German defense minister narrowly won the election in a secret ballot. She will replace Jean-Claude Juncker when she steps down in October. You've been watching Genesis Broadcasting Corporation, GBC World News, transmitting from our headquarters, Farm Road 2, Aliozo, Port Harcourt, Rivers State. From Princess Okechukwu,
Goodbye.
and from me, Kelvin Daniel, it's goodbye.